Today on Take Five with Cleanfax, I'm with my friend Jim Pemberton. Jim, how are you?
I'm doing great, Jeff. Yourself?
I'm doing great. No complaints here.
Good.
Today, I know we only have 5 minutes or so, but we're going to talk about how you have a unique view of how the cleaning industry takes care of pet odor removal services. I mean, that's a thing. Everyone does it. Tell us your take.
Well, because most of my training is hands-on, the past 2.5 years I wasn't training at all, which was challenging for me, but I used that time to do a lot of research and study and just observe things in our industry. And, we've been teaching pet odor control since the late 70s. And in that period of time, I think we got used to generationally, fathers teaching sons that we could all offer pet odor removal. We could guarantee it if the pet was no longer in the house. Well, that rolls off the tongue easy, but that doesn't match with today's reality about how people feel about their pets in their home. They now call them fur babies. They now call them four-legged children. Uh, how could you tell them to not keep their child? So it's changed the way we look at pet odor. And frankly, I discovered some things that made me realize that people are more worried about their pets than their odor. Uh, I mean, numbers are easy to throw out there, but some things that hit me were that 70% of Americans now own a pet. And I used to be amazed what people spend on pets now, but just in vet bills alone, just maintenance of pets is $1,000 a year on average. You know, pets aren't a poor man's sport now. They are costly, and yet people have spent an average of about 110 billion on their food. But the one that hit me the most, next week, Tuesday's Valentine's Day, guys, remember, because people have spent last year 2.14 billion on Valentine's Day gifts for their pet. Now, I found that really funny. But what was interesting is some women I've talked to said, well, they felt their pets were more deserving than their husbands. And while that's kind of funny to think about, how do we approach now this new relationship, this important relationship people have with their pets? And I think starting with pet odor is a bad way to do it. Now, here's why. If you watch television at all and you see ads for personal care homes, for nursing, and so forth, have you ever seen a presentation that said, we're very careful changing your mother's diapers? Or we use the softest catheters? No, I mean, that would be offensive. And yet, if a cleaner leads with pet odor, meaning pet accidents, they're putting a negative into the customer's mind immediately that they really don't want to think about. And frankly, people that really care about their pets don't have that many accidents. These people send their pets to school. So if something happens, it's happening related to illness. Maybe they've adopted a rescue pet, which is a big thing, or they have a very old pet that they can't let go of. They're giving expensive medical treatment to. These are emotionally charged situations that I think we shouldn't be invading in our advertising. What they do care about is the pet safe with what you do, Jeff? So that's what I've seen that I think is changing, and I'm not sure the cleaning industry is keeping up with it.
So, what's the solution if we're not going to call it pet odor removal services?
I think what we need to be talking about is maybe a pet-friendly approach. At least that's the term I use.
Mm-hmm.
The cleaning we're doing is safe for the pet. That the pet's well-being is being considered in everything we do. Our mutual friend Mike Payete used to say years ago, my customers don't care that I don't know what kind of fiber is in their carpet, but they care that I remember their dog's name. And I think he was ahead of his time with that attitude. I really do. That people care that you care about their pet. And I think in the marketing and approach, that's critical. There are some things two events happened to me during this period of time in talking to people, cleaners, about pet-related issues that had stuck to me and stuck with me, and that I could share if we still have time within the time in our interview here today.
Well, I think we're out of time, but what will we talk about next time then?
How about people being concerned that a dog would not pee on their rug?
I think that would be a good thing, but tell us about it next time.
But next time I'll tell you about that.
All right. Thank you, Jim, for your time.
Thank you, Jeff.